James Johnson, you gonna mute yourself? Mr. Johnson, you should see a red microphone towards the bottom of your screen. Unmute. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm well. Yourself?
I'm all right.
Phillips Landing Township. This is James Johnson, 22W001803B. Civil infractions on A, and then another civil infraction. All right. So with regard to the misdemeanor charge for driving with suspended license, is the date and time for a pretrial hearing. Let me get to your driving record. All right. Still showing you as revoked. Is that your understanding as well?
Yes.
All righty. Where are you as far as getting your license reinstated?
I just went to a program on May 10th to figure out everything, as far as what I got to do to get my license. So I'm in the midst right now. I'm just paying some money. So it's like 4 different tickets. I think one of them out of this court that's a mandatory payment before I can get my my license.
Okay. Let me see if I can see that. Hang on a second.
I actually got the paperwork in my car.
Okay, so you do have an old no proof of insurance here. Yeah, it looks like that still has a clearance hanging out on it. And then there's a handful of other ones. So yep, you got that. That's all correct. All right.
Yeah.
How much time do you think it's gonna take you to get everything squared away?
Honestly, I mean, I really don't know, because like I say, it's quite a few charges for it's a nice little amount of money right now. So I'm trying to get it all together and just piece it. But I was trying to call the courts and see if I can actually set up some type of payment plan with the courts, on all the cases. But I don't know how to do it as far as my old cases, like the ones that I already been sentenced on to just owe the money on. I don't know how to call in the courts and set up the payment plan to try to actually start the process before, without just paying them all outright.
So the only thing that has you suspended here is an old 2008 no proof of insurance. You just need to pay the $45 clearance fee for that. So that I can answer the question for here. The other courts, you're gonna have to contact those courts one at a time and see what they say. Okay.
All right.
All right. Do you have a case pending in circuit court right now?
Yes.
Okay. All righty. It appears that they're looking for you. Do you know that?
Circuit court looking for me?
Yep.
But what time?
Missed a court date over there or something?
What day?
I don't know. I just see there's a bench warrant.
For felony?
Yeah, circuit court. Yeah.
Could you tell me which one that is? I'll call my attorney right now.
Downtown Ann Arbor.
No, I'm which case is it showing up? Like a violation or?
I've got fairly limited information on the warrant. Let me, Ms. Perry.
I can get in touch with Mr. Johnson and let him know which case has a pending warrant on it.
Okay, you have current contact information for him?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll be in touch with him later today then?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Johnson, public defender will call you later today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so for our cases here, let's get something moving forward here then. Mr. Barnett, any objection to adjournment?
No, that's fine, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Johnson, August 23rd, is that enough time before you make some progress on these?
Yes.
Okay, we'll adjourn to August 23rd. We'll see where things are then, okay?
All right, thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Yeah, look, felony warrant there, something like that.
Court calls the case, People versus James Johnson.
Rob Dog, of the people.
Sandra White on behalf of James Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, state your name.
James Johnson.
Mr. Williams, you're gonna have to hold up for a moment. Hold on, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Williams, just sit tight. I'm gonna recall your case in a moment. Go ahead, Mr. Johnson, state your name again. I'm sorry, sir.
James Johnson.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, I will need to ask for an adjournment. I've been trying to contact Mr. Johnson. I did not realize that he was in the Washington County Jail. So I will need an adjournment on this matter.
Hey, can I say something to Mr. Simpson?
What do you want to say to me, sir? I don't want to hear anything about your case, but go ahead. What do you want to say to me?
No, I ain't gonna say nothing about the case. I was just I got a few cases in front of you. You know, I'm trying to just take care of all this shit. Honestly, you know, I'm sorry about my language, but I got.
No, I took it as a legal word. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a few cases in front of you. I got one or two cases in Pacific that I'm really speaking of. I know I missed a couple court dates, but I got so many of them. I had tried to get it clear through the online resolution thing, but I got two $25,000 bonds on them.
Okay, I don't have those files in front of me, so
Okay.
I can't really even begin to address it. What I'm going to suggest to you is that when Ms. White comes to see you, I'm not sure if you have the public defender on those cases or not, because again, I don't have the files.
Yes, I do.
All right. So then what you're going to need to do is contact the public defender's office so they can talk to you about how to get those things cleared up.
Yeah, I go to court. I'm scheduled in front of you 3 times, or I go in front of you August 2nd, and then I go in front of you August 8th. But honestly, this really why I brought it up in today, because I got the two $25,000 bonds, which I don't have no problem with paying something on the bond, but I got a 4-year-old daughter out there too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
just listen to me. I don't have those files in front of me, so I can't do anything and won't do anything on them. So what I'm suggesting to you is the most expeditious way to try to get it done and to resolve your issues would be to contact the public defender's office.
Okay.
They'll know how to get in touch with the court and how to try to work that through for you.
Okay, so it is possible that I can get my bond lowered before those
I
days?
am not, sir, I don't have it in front of me.
Okay.
I am not making any promises. Right now, your bond will stand. If you want to keep talking to me, I can guarantee nothing will change.
Yeah, I don't want to make you mad or nothing, you know.
I do not get mad, sir. That is not how I am. Isn't that right, Ms. White?
That is very true, Your Honor.
Well,
I don't know how you do it, but you maintain a great personality about these things.
Well, thank you. So what were we doing on this case before we
Your Honor, what is Mr. Johnson's bond on this case?
Oh, no, you want to argue bond on this one. All right. What do you have as bond? I have it as a 10,000 cash surety because he didn't appear.
Yeah, that's what the last ones was too. I told you I tried to explain to you in the in the thing, but I had so many court dates with these little misdemeanors, man. I be going to court, popping up, and they be like, "You don't got court today. You missed it. It was yesterday," or like that, man. I've been going through so much, like, you know, in the last couple months. My baby mama was killed and all types of stuff. So it's like I've been going through a lot of shit in the last couple months, man. So I'm just trying to get this shit taken care of.
Okay, Mr. Johnson.
That was two times. That was 2 times, almost in one sentence. He used that legal word. Go ahead, Ms. White. What do you?
Well, as Mr. Johnson has indicated, he is the only parent of, I believe, a 4-year-old daughter. The mother was killed recently. When Mr. Johnson has known about a missed court date and that there was a warrant, he normally turns himself in. So I would have confidence that Mr. Johnson would be here at the next court date if he knows about it.
Yeah, for sure I will. I mean, I'm writing them down now. There ain't gonna be no missed court date.
Any response from the people?
It's my understanding he's got his bond denied on an armed robbery case, and that's why he's in there. So
No, he currently has bond denied on an armed robbery.
yeah, that's what I'm getting from my colleagues. So
Yeah, I go to court on the 26th. My co-defendant already, that case about to be dismissed. it was over jealousy. That's my
Mr.
girl.
Mr. Johnson, we don't want to argue that case right here, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was not aware that Mr. Johnson was in custody.
Okay,
over
so
those
what
matters.
I'm gonna do at this instance is I am going to deny the request for bond reduction. That way he's at least getting credit on this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then after that other matter, they can figure it out. So again, what were we doing?
We're going to adjourn this matter, Your Honor.
Okay, let's do the 4th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey, I go to court for my bond on the 26th of July. Can we do it sometime for that matter? Can we do it sometime? You know what I mean?
Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, I know I'm asking for a lot.
Yeah, you are.
I know it, man. I know it.
Why don't you do this? You've got great attorneys working for you. Why don't you let them do their job? They'll figure it out. And they'll do what's in your interest rather than you trying to argue this yourself. Because right now you're not doing a great job.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Miss White, what I got to do? Call you, Miss White?
I'll be over to visit you, Mr. Johnson.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. You have a great day.
You too, man.
Again, Your Honor, I love that you can smile.
It's either
Have a
that
good
or
day.
It's either that or cry. But yes, thank you.
I'll see you
All
later
right.
this afternoon.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Jeffrey Bloom.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ali Zend on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert J. Kill on behalf of Jeffrey Bloom. Jeffrey, if you're there, would you state your name for the record?
Jeffrey Wayne Bloom.
Judge, in this matter, we are asking for an in-person preliminary exam within 7 days of today pursuant to 766.4.
He waived that at the time of his arraignment, but I'll give it to you within 7 days if that's what you want, Mr. Killawall.
Judge, on behalf of my client, that's what he is asking for, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination will be set July 26, 2022, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour in person.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Kilwell,
Yes.
can you see me before we do this?
Bond will continue. You guys can have your conversation elsewise.
I'll see you, Jeffrey.
Come on, sir.
Court calls the case of the People versus Jeremy Shue.
Jessica Blanche, parent on behalf of people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Ellman with and on behalf of Jeremy Shue, who is in Washington County Jail custody.
All right. State your name, Jeremy. Mr. Shue.
Jeremy Shue.
And Your Honor, I believe that Mr. Ellman is withdrawing and I'm being appointed on this matter.
That is correct.
That's correct, Your Honor. And if you'd like me to put the reasons for my withdrawal on the record, I'd be happy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. And so last I spoke with Mr. Shue, he did inform me that he has filed an action in federal court for which in part he cites me for ineffective assistance of counsel as well as colluding with Judge Freshour against him. And so for those reasons, I feel it's inappropriate for me to continue to represent him.
Mr. Shue, anything you want to say on that?
Yes, sir. I didn't
Quickly.
file. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't file the action in federal court. I actually filed the action under MCR 3.303 in state court, habeas corpus. It should be received by the honorable court as of.
I don't have anything from you. So I don't know where you filed it.
Yes, I filed it to the 14A1 district court regarding, I have the document. I don't know why it hasn't been received. I filed it over a week and a half ago. Like I said, it was under MCR 3.303 and then MCL 600, I think it's 4301.
All right. Mr. Shue, me and you go way back, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm just going to tell you something. what Mr. Elman's telling me is correct, and I just feel compelled to put this on the record. If in any way you are indicating that Mr. Elman was colluding with or doing something improper and not against your interests, then I'm just going to let you know you don't understand Mr. Elman. He's one of the finest attorneys we have, and either you just misunderstood something or something along those lines, because if that's what was said, I'd take it to the bank that didn't happen, because that's not him.
I know that
And
right
so
now.
I'm just letting you know that it's not going to affect my decision. I just think if you're casting aside one of the finest attorneys this county has, that's fine. That's your business. But if you're doing it because you're saying that he did something improper or that somehow or another that he even did anything unethical, I can tell you that's not true. Because that would never, ever happen with him. So you can file your motion, but you know how I am. I'm just going to tell you the truth, Jeremy.
Yes, I appreciate it.
And even when you're doing something stupid, and that's what I'm doing right now.
I appreciate that, sir, and I appreciate the honesty. May I respond?
I don't know that you want to, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You can respond all you want.
I won't.
We've at least learned something. I'll grant the motion to withdraw. And Mr. Collis, this is now your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, as I don't have discovery on this or any other information, I would ask that this be adjourned 1 week.
I'm going to have to do the 4th. Probable cause conference in this matter without objection will be adjourned August 4th, 2022, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you very much. Mr. Shu will be in touch soon.
Yep. Thank you, Your Honor. God bless you.
Take care. Thank you, Mr. Elman.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good to see you. Have a good day.